In a lush, sunlit garden surrounded by cozy wooden cottages, Mama Cat worked tirelessly in her outdoor rustic kitchen. Known for her energy, precision, and unmatched culinary skills, Mama Cat wore her signature white overall and sturdy boots at all times, her fluffy orange tail swishing behind her as she moved. Her chef's hat, worn only during cooking, symbolized her dedication to creating mouth-watering dishes. Today, Mama Cat was preparing her famous wood-fired pizza, a delicacy beloved by all. Her little helpers, a group of playful baby cats, scampered about, eager to assist their mother in her culinary masterpiece. Mama Cat stood on her hind legs in her outdoor kitchen, surveying her tools and ingredients on the rustic wooden table. She wiped the surface clean with one paw while using the other to arrange a dazzling array of fresh produce, carrots, tomatoes, and sprigs of basil spilled from wicker baskets. The warm morning sunlight filtered through the trees, casting golden streaks on the table and the surrounding garden. Her baby cats, wearing tiny aprons, carried small baskets of herbs and vegetables to the table, their fluffy tails wagging with excitement. With everything in place, Mama Cat rolled up her sleeves, ready to begin. The real work began as Mama Cat, now donning her white chef's hat, tackled the dough with expert precision. Standing firmly on the ground, she kneaded the mixture on the wooden table, her strong paws pressing and folding with rhythmic intensity. Clouds of flour floated in the air as her fluffy tail swayed in time with her motions. Beside her, the baby cats giggled as they dusted their paws with flour, mimicking her movements on smaller pieces of dough. A small bowl of olive oil glistened in the sunlight, and sacks of flour and water jars framed the bustling scene. After the dough was left to rise, Mama Cat turned her attention to the toppings. Standing upright at the table, she gripped a sharp knife in her right paw, rapidly slicing colorful bell peppers, onions, and mushrooms on a sturdy wooden board. Her left paw stabilized the ingredients as she worked, creating neat piles of vibrant vegetables. One baby cat carefully gathered the chopped pieces into a bowl, while another used its tiny paws to sort the vegetables by color. Mama Cat's boots tapped lightly on the ground as she moved with efficiency, her chef's hat tilted slightly from the energy of her movements. The freshly chopped vegetables were tossed into a large mixing bowl. Mama Cat, her chef's hat bobbing with each motion, used both paws to lift and mix the ingredients. The bowl shimmered in the sunlight as the vibrant pieces of pepper, onion, and mushroom danced mid-air before landing back inside. Jars of spices and bottles of olive oil surrounded the table, adding a lively energy to the rustic scene. Meanwhile, the baby cats worked together to sprinkle a pinch of salt and pepper into the mixture, their giggles echoing through the garden. Mama Cat returned to the dough, which had risen perfectly. Standing firmly on the ground, she grabbed a rolling pin and began flattening the dough with powerful strokes. Each motion sent flour puffing into the air, settling on her white overall and boots. The dough stretched evenly across the table, creating the perfect base for her pizza. Around her, bowls of sauce, cheese, and herbs were neatly arranged, ready for assembly. The baby cats helped by carefully arranging the bowls and cleaning up stray bits of dough from the table. With practiced skill, Mama Cat tossed the flattened dough high into the air. It spun gracefully, catching the golden sunlight as it floated back down. Her paws expertly caught and shaped it, her fluffy tail flicking in excitement. The baby cats cheered and clapped, attempting to toss smaller pieces. Proud to have helped create the masterpiece, Mama Cat presented the finished pizza with a flourish. Her fluffy tail flicked enthusiastically as she set the plate at the center of the wooden table. The pizza was surrounded by small bowls of salad, a glass of sparkling water, and a basket of fresh bread. The gardens and cottages in the background glowed in the golden hour light, creating a scene of warmth and celebration. The baby cats sat around the table, their tiny faces lit with anticipation. Finally, Mama Cat sat on a wooden chair by the table, her white overall and boots still dusted with flour and sauce. She picked up a slice of pizza with her left paw, taking a hearty bite while holding a fork in her right paw. Her face lit up with joy as she savored the fruits of their labor. The baby cats followed suit, nibbling on their own slices of pizza and giggling with delight. The garden swayed gently in the evening breeze, and the cottages in the background completed the serene, satisfying scene. Mama Cat's energy, skill, and love for cooking brought her outdoor kitchen to life. From kneading dough to enjoying the final bite, every step was filled with passion and teamwork. Her culinary adventures were not just about making food, they were about creating moments of joy, sharing love, and passing down the rustic charm of her beautiful outdoor world to her little helpers.
Once upon a time, in the quaint countryside of Purrington Valley, there lived an extraordinary farmer named Papa Cat. Unlike other farmers, Papa Cat wasn't human. He was a chubby orange tabby cat with a sharp mind, boundless energy, and a heart of gold. Known for his green overalls, sturdy boots, and relentless work ethic, Papa Cat managed the most magical farm in the land. Papa Cat began every day before sunrise, stretching his furry arms as the first light crept over the hills. He would fill the troughs with fresh water, scatter seeds for the hens, and inspect his vegetable garden where carrots, cabbages, and tomatoes grew in neat rows. His paws were never idle. He pruned vines, repaired fences, and even tinkered with a windmill to ensure the farm ran smoothly. One crisp morning, as the golden sunlight filtered through the barn's wooden beams, Papa Cat was in his workshop crafting a new perch for his hens. Just as he finished, Penny, his favorite golden hen, clucked excitedly. She wasn't just any hen. Penny had a special bond with Papa Cat, often following him around as he worked. When he approached her nest, he gasped. Nestled among the straw was an egg unlike any he had seen before. It shimmered like morning dew and hummed with a faint, otherworldly energy. Papa Cat's green eyes narrowed with curiosity. He quickly fetched his notebook and jotted down observations, sketching the glowing egg in detail. Penny clucked softly, as if reassuring him that the egg was a gift of great importance. Papa Cat cradled it in his gloved hands, his mind racing with questions and possibilities. The news spread like wildfire. By noon, villagers, treasure hunters, and even royal messengers had gathered outside the farm, demanding to see the miraculous egg. Papa Cat, determined to protect Penny and her gift, sprang into action. He reinforced the chicken coop, built a secret compartment to hide the egg, and enlisted the help of his dog companion, Barkley, to guard the perimeter. As the days passed, Papa Cat's work only grew busier. He tilled the fields, ensuring the farm's produce thrived, while also crafting decoy eggs to mislead prying eyes. At night, he worked tirelessly under the soft glow of lanterns, constructing a magical charm to conceal the egg's energy. Despite the mounting pressure, Papa Cat remained calm, his focus unwavering. One evening, realizing that the constant attention threatened the farm's harmony, Papa Cat devised a brilliant plan. He sent out invitations across the valley for a grand feast. For days, he toiled with boundless energy, cooking hearty stews, baking golden loaves of bread, and preparing dishes using ordinary eggs. Penny, ever the loyal companion, stayed by his side, clucking encouragement as he worked. When the feast day arrived, the farm buzzed with life. Guests marveled at the bountiful spread and Papa Cat's warm hospitality. As they dined, Papa Cat stood on a hay bale and spoke from the heart. The true magic of this farm isn't found in a single egg, he said, his voice steady and kind. It's in the love and labor we pour into every day. It's in the trust between me and Penny, and in the peace of this valley. The villagers were moved by Papa Cat's words and his tireless efforts to protect the farm. They promised to keep the secret safe and work together to ensure Purrington Valley remained a sanctuary of kindness and harmony. From that day on, Papa Cat's farm thrived like never before. He continued his daily routines, tending to the animals, inventing clever gadgets, and nurturing his crops. But now, he worked with the joy of knowing that Penny and her golden gift were safe, and the valley's people had come together in unity. And so, Papa Cat's legacy grew, not because of the golden egg, but because of the endless energy and golden heart he poured into every moment.